if you've seen a massive reduction in your video views, I don't care if you're a YouTuber or just a video content creator in general, within the last year, right now we're in September of 25, but we started seeing a massive drop in July, specifically for me in July the 1st. It almost was going up, and then it's like a nosedive, and now we're in the second week of September. It's continued to recede, and it's unfortunate. My revenue's been cut by about 20%. Doesn't matter what genre that you're in, if you're in entertainment, if you're in how-to or educational, and you'll find that 9 times out of 10, all videos go in those 3 categories: entertainment, educational, and how-to. And then if you make a video, sometimes they'll be in one of those 2 or 2 of those 3. So the reason is that YouTube started to do a crackdown on AI. They call it AI slop, where you'll see all these content farms overseas or even in the United States. They'll create 1,000 videos a day and thrust them, and they'll just hit the key categories and subjects, like on Google search. And then what happens is that it depletes the quality of the videos, but it'll also deplete potential people that can watch your video. And so they decided to do that. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll delete those videos if it's completely AI. What they'll do is they just won't monetize them. But what you'll see is you'll see a congestion of all these videos, and they're getting in the way of people seeing your videos. And even within the last 2 weeks here in September, I've seen even more decline, another 30%. And there's some people on Reddit, as you can see here, some people have speculated that they actually did an algorithm reset, maybe recently, but definitely in July, to where if your videos was doing good in the algorithm, all of a sudden they just did a clean reset, and your videos that have been getting, 1,000 views a day, all of a sudden now are getting 300 or 400. And you think, oh, not that big of a deal. But if you've got a whole library of content, and now all of them are getting hit at once, you're seeing a massive decrease in income. The good thing about it is, a lot of times the cream always rises to the top, so don't panic yet. It's happening to every creator. So if you see this, let's say you're in September of 25, and you see this happening, if you got good content, a lot of chopping and receding by YouTube might make your videos go back to the top, but and the algorithm will pick them up again because of the audience retention. People are seeing that, hey, people watch them, and they'll put them back to the top. But you just might have to be patient. And plus, AI is a legitimate threat. Eventually, AI will take all the video creators' jobs online. They'll take a lot of the white-collar jobs. As a matter of fact, the godfather of AI said this.
What would you be saying to people about their career prospects in a world of superintelligence?
Trained to be a plumber.
And so, yes, the only jobs that'll be safe is if you're a plumber, an electrician, car mechanic, maybe several other jobs, until robotics comes into the picture. So as you can see there, that's a major threat. So as of right now, it's not, but I'm saying within the next couple of years, definitely within 5 years, if you're looking to how to do something or an educational video on YouTube, there will be no reason why AI will not be able just to scrape all the internet to give you a perfect video in real time on a dime to how to install a hard drive, to how to do anything. And they'll be able to do it legitimately with fake AI people. And that will be legitimate video content creation, and not only with how-to and educational, which is right now, but also with entertainment. They're able to create complete songs, music, lyrics, and everything that's more beautiful than anything that you can hear online. As a matter of fact, Joel made a comment recently of how a complete AI artist was the music was awesome. So that just goes to show you that. The times are changing, and AI is changing everything, plus the way we make money and how we'll have to pivot into the future. What is to stop Google, for example, from doing that and doing their own AI with Gemini and creating their own videos? They haven't done that as of yet, really. But what's to make them not do it for their own company, with their own stockholders, and completely cut out the middlemen, which is us, you and me, and completely do all those videos themselves? And you think, oh, that's decades. No, we're talking within the next 5 years. I could see that legitimately happen. So just take this warning of what's happening in 2025 and 2026, that you need to pivot what you're doing and you need to think differently. So as you can see here, let's say I search for how to inflate a tire, the very first thing that Google's going to put up is Gemini, which is their AI search engine. That comes to the very top. And so a lot of people will get their if you're education and how-to specifically, a lot of people will get their answer just from that AI. And so if you are an educational channel, let's say, a lot of times your videos will not be seen anymore. And so you're going to see that AI is going to continue to take a lot of the eyes. There's only so many people in the world, but yet the content keeps increasing. It's like the law of economics, supply and demand. The content keeps increasing, but people are only here certain growth in population every year. So the U.S. government is trying to take Google to court, claiming that they're a monopoly, and they have just recently admitted that they're not a monopoly and that they're losing massive views. And basically it says Google admits the open web is in rapid decline, reversing earlier claims that the traffic is thriving. But probably the reason they say the traffic is thriving is for their stock shareholders. But they've admitted in court that they're starting to lose a lot of views, and that's going to affect your views as a content creator if Google goes down in views, because YouTube is part of Google. So I'm not saying that this is a black and white thing and that it's all or done and Google's over with, but I'm just saying that you, as a content creator, you need to shift and look for the future, because things are not stable, and you will see a very radical change in your views, unfortunately. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Put in the comment section your channel. Let me know what genre that you're in and what you have seen over the last year with your views. All right, thanks again.